Hello everyone, Hark here from K&A Gamers. Welcome back to more Bloodborne. So I know I've been saying this a lot on Discord, and if you don't know, Discord is where I update everyone about what's going on with the channel. I've been saying a lot that I'll do a Road to Platinum with Shadow of the Colossus. That is coming. We'll be streaming that. We'll be streaming a lot of other PlayStation 4 games too, including Rime, which was a free game, along with Bloodborne. And still recovering from being sick. So, yeah. I won't be commentating as much. Hey Cameron, wow, you're in fast. So yeah, I gotta get to a point in Shadow of the Colossus where, where my stamina's high enough that I could get some trophies, and then once I get to that point I'll start that Road to Platinum series. But until then, I'm gonna keep streaming the best game to ever exist, because I always talk about how much of a masterpiece this game is, and yet there's barely any of it on the channel, so I wanted to do a full stream series of it. Where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. I was in my least favorite part of the game. Forbidden Woods. God, I freaking hate that place. So yeah, along with that, there's going to be more Warhammer 40k on the channel as well. I just got Space Marine for PC. I used to have it on the PS3, played that a lot. I love that game. That is an amazing game. And so I decided to get it for PC. Might get Dawn of War 3. It's $9. It's $9.99 on Steam right now. It's crazy. So I'll be streaming the whole single player of Space Marine, because that's a fun game. Maybe I'll stream the Dawn of War games as well. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I was not prepared for that. Yeah, so you have that to look forward to. Antidote, that's good. Did I always have 20 pebbles? Something seems weird here. Hey Solar. No, I'm not gonna do any Chalice dungeon runs, I'm sorry. This isn't a full 100% completionist playthrough here. I got the platinum a long time ago, years ago, so that's not what this is going to be all about. But what I'll do is I'll just play through the game and the DLC. That's what I'll do. There's actually really no need for me to do any Chalice dungeons. I don't think it's required, actually. Is it? No, there isn't. I mean, Gehrman really wants you to do it. Ascend to Odin Chapel. Seek a holy chalice. Really? For the first time, or you're just playing it? Yes, Solar, that dual cannon tank, I'm going to be doing a stream of me getting that as well. It's not that hard to get. I really want to get it. God, I hate Ball Chain Giant. That is the worst boss. That is the worst boss. Besides the Amygdala in the, what is it, the Defiled dungeon where you have like half health, that is also the worst boss. God, I hate that. Yeah, it isn't that hard to get platinum in this game. The problem, why do I take so much freaking damage? But the problem is that you have to go through so many chalice dungeons and get certain things in order to get to the Queen of Yharnam. That's what you need to do. You need to get certain chalice ingredients to get that. I don't even remember what chalice it is where the queen is in. But there's a trophy for killing the queen. Yeah, check armor stats. Yeah, ritual blood. I mean, I got Gascoigne stuff here. Should be pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Great. Yeah. You know what? I'll go with Gascoigne stuff. I kind of don't want to. Just because that's a Hark Mordo thing. But I always freaking love Gascoigne's outfit. I think this is an amazing outfit. And I played through the whole game with this outfit with Fett. I think with the other character I did when I played through it for the first time, I did the Knight's outfit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that standard hunter gear is really like the best gear you could possibly get. I mean, look at that. It's freaking incredible. It's like the best stuff you could possibly get in the game. But you know what? I like my fashion. I think I'll stick with what I had before. I get the charred stuff because that helps me with fire. Yeah, I like this look too. Fashion souls and whatnot. That's the most important part of these games, is the aesthetic stats. That's the most important stats. Yes, that actually doesn't happen. I tried that. It doesn't happen. It's just really clever editing. I seen that video. It's great. Oh, really? Congratulations. I remember those days. Fear of vile blood. Is this a vile blood place? Grave? Beware of fall, you say. Oh yeah, this is actually... Yeah, let's not go that way. This is what I hate about the Forbidden Woods. It's freaking expanse. You go through it and you want to clear the whole thing, and when you reach the boss at the end, you're coming up on like 70 to 80,000 souls. So of course, the first time I played this game, I come up against the boss and I'm like, I really don't want to go through this area again. So of course you take on the boss. Luckily I didn't die the first time. But it's like, once you get to the shadows of Yharnam and they all come out of the fog, you're like, I cannot die. I have too many echoes. It's not happening. Hey, Patches. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Patches. I'll travel to the Nightmare Realm. Patches truly is like the pinnacle of characters for the Souls series. Who is my favorite boss? Ludwig is pretty darn good. That's very tough. Like, it would be... It's kind of split between Gehrman, Lady Maria, and Ludwig. Those three. Do I want to go this way? No, not yet. Really? Gascoigne is a pretty cool fight. I don't know, I'm a Gadala. Like, that fight's kind of cool where it's like you're fighting this giant spider limb thing. And it's shooting like lasers and all that, but I don't really like it. No, you're dead. You're dead. Stop. You're dead. Don't fight it. Shh. It's over now. We get to see look at this guy. He did exactly what I tried to do. Except he failed. And I didn't. Beast Roar. This has to be like the largest area in the whole game. There's so many places to go. It's mind-boggling just thinking about it right now. All the areas. I haven't even gotten to the snake bits yet. Yeah, it is outside of DLC. You know what? For beast bosses, the Dark Beast Parl is absolutely incredible. The fact that there's no real build up to it. You know, you're just going through a hole in a wall somewhere, and you come out and you see this thing just sitting in a pile, and then it comes up and explodes in electricity, and the whole fight builds and builds, and then it builds its charge and all that. Yeah, he is. Like, you have to fight the camera a lot in that fight. You turn off the lock on. Mechanically, that fight is hell. Because you're dealing with, not only are you dealing with his other phases where he starts shooting out projectiles from his attacks, but the freaking frame rate is dropping. There's all these sparks and effects going on that your frame rate is dropping. So not only are you trying to make split-second decisions between his attacks, but you have to somehow do that with your frame rate dropping. So But still, overall, like, that boss scares me more than any other in the game. Really? Usually the cleric beast is everyone's first boss. I'm someone that likes to head back to areas like in Dark Souls 3, which was my first Soulsborne game. I missed all the optional areas. All of them, my first playthrough. So there were a lot of bosses that I missed there, and a lot of things, stories and NPC quest lines. I got the main ending though, the Lord of Hollows ending first time though. Yeah, he is completely optional. Unless you want to get to Jura with him being friendly. I have a pebble. You stinking rats! Jura is the hunter with the Gatling gun. He was part of the powder kegs, but after the purge of Old Yharnam, he saw that the hunters were just as bad as the beasts, and so he chose instead to protect the beasts of Old Yharnam. And you can actually befriend him once it's nighttime and you sneak past behind him. Without harming any of the beasts, I believe. And then you could talk to him. Which is pretty cool, because that's like a really obscure thing. You wouldn't know about that unless you somehow accidentally got there. Oh man, that felt pretty solid. Shoot the cannon. I shoot. Huh, not very good range on it. Is there anyone in here? Yeah, okay. Let's have these guys come out. That didn't work well. Come on, fellas. It's not very effective. Maybe for PvP that would be fun. Here we go. He got wrecked. I don't know. I use the hand cannon with my first character, but it's really not effective, and you can't parry with it or anything. It's kind of a one-time use thing. Is there anything over here that I need? I do not remember. Spurgenworth. Down there should be the snakes, probably. It is fun. You know, a lot of people complain about the PvP. They say the PvP is just downright dumb and broken, and that's completely ruined. I don't think so. I always thought the PvP was excellent. Sure, the connections can suck, but that's with every Souls game. I always found it extremely fun, and usually people are courteous. They're very courteous in Bloodborne. That is true. Like when Fett and I were going to do a co-op series, we had to get a lot of insight. In fact, I think I screwed over Optimus for our co-streams because I had him summon me with his insight, and it's like I should have had him get another bell with his insight so then he could come into my world, and he could do that an unlimited number of times. Oh, it's this guy. Yep, there he is. Right on cue. What's my least favorite area? Probably this area that I'm going through right now. And then the snakes. Should I fight this guy? You know what? I'm just gonna leave him be. I'm not even going to deal with him. Yeah, I got that. Really, Upper Cathedral Ward, eh? Oh yeah, that. Oh man, all the brain suckers and all that. Brain sucra. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Don't mind me, just gonna do this. Oh, he ain't dead. He ain't dead. He is now. Good. I didn't have to fight him. Hate those enemies. Where's the shortcut? Give me the shortcut. An item back here, right? Wow, I guess not. Okay. And of course I had to fight one. Yes. Yeah, I know, you gotta be super careful. Trust me, Fett and I got absolutely slaughtered. We both got sucked at the same time. I know that sounds strange, but it was horrible. We lost so much insight. Hello, Bloodborne Solaire. This shortcut. This is a good shortcut right here. I still got that cough. Twin blood. What is over there? I think that's forbidden. What? No. Really, you're stuck at Gehrman, eh? He is rather difficult if you're at a lower level. However, you can, like, fights like Gehrman, Lady Maria, you could just parry. You just parry them. So if you're a master at parrying, you almost downright, like, ruin fights. Oh yeah, Hemwick? That's another area I don't like because it's an optional area. Although it gives you the bloodstone stuff, or no, the runes, the rune workshop tool. Yeah. I think I'm good at it because I always use the castus or whatever it's called, the fist weapon. So that's always been a very fast parrying item. So when I use like the pistol, it's kind of like using that fist weapon for me. So that's why I'm so good at it, is because I'm practiced with a fast parrying weapon. I mean, there's other ways to parry too, like the blunderbuss is a bit slower. So it's kind of like I guess parrying with a medium shield or something like that. Can I go over here? Yeah. Oh shoot, I nearly forgot how to jump. I'm just doing Dark Souls 3 again for fun. Oh, hello. I mean, I love that game. Maybe it's because it's my first Souls game, but I love Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 knew what it was. It knew what it was, and it put everything into it. You know what I mean? Not Dark Souls 2, I mean, as an action RPG, it's light years ahead of anything else. But in the series, it kind of feels like a bootleg, you know? It's definitely the most gamey and arcadey feeling Dark Souls. In fact, it's the only one that I have uninstalled right now, because after the platinum run that I streamed, I deleted it. Like, there was no point for me to keep playing that game. Maybe one day I'll do a no bonfire run of that game, just for fun, you know, to get that ring that you get when you don't light any bonfires, I think. Just as a challenge, because people know I at this point I hate Dark Souls 2. But looking back on it, it was a fun game. It's just I get tired of it way faster than the others. Yeah. I mean, you watched my Dark Souls 3 no bonfire run. That didn't take me long at all. That wasn't bad at all. You just go back to the high wall of Lothric. Everything's so disjointed that it doesn't take you long to just run back. Meanwhile, I can't even imagine a Dark Souls 1 no bonfire run. Or 2, for, like, I get lost enough in 2's world. So having to freaking run everywhere, that's horrible. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Dark Souls 3 spaced its bosses out better. You know what I mean? You knew when there was going to be a boss because that's how well the levels were designed. Everything was spaced out accordingly. Meanwhile, in Dark Souls 2 or 1, there was always that surprise of like, oh shoot, this is a boss. Or, oh shoot, this was just a random fog wall. Ouch. God dang. Wow, that frame rate drop though. Miyazaki, what are you doing? Optimize for Pro, dude. If you're not gonna do a sequel, why don't you freaking optimize your PlayStation exclusive for Pro? Why would you not do that? You optimize Dark Souls 3. That isn't even a PlayStation exclusive. Bloodborne's faster than that. And you don't want to optimize it? And they have some reach. Eat it. Eat fire. No way, really? That's hilarious. Was that Lobos that did that? I gotta watch that. I heard of his random item run, but I didn't know there was a random enemy run as well. Yeah, I gotta look that up. I bet that was hilarious. That's hilarious. Out of all the enemies in the game, it gets them 3 Fume Knights. You know, Fume Knight is actually a very fair fight, but when there's freaking 3 of them, oh my god. Well, they can't jump, right? They have the same AI as the Fume Knight, so the Sentinels could jump up to that balcony, so he would basically have to fight a Fume Knight at close quarters up on the balcony, and then he'd have to go down and fight 2 more. God, I bet that's hell. 3 covetous demons. That's hilarious. The Jabba. That was the worst boss ever. Dark Souls 2. Man. Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I figured they'd fall off. I gotta watch that. I bet that's hilarious. God, yeah, the covetous demon. Like, that wasn't even really even a demon. It was just a blobby thing. Why was it even there? What's the lore on that? Why was it even there in Earthen Peak? So yeah, this is my least favorite area for several reasons. 1, I don't like the landscape. 2, I don't like the enemies. 3, I don't like how it's so freaking large and you get lost easy. Usually I would like that, but the thing is that it's the same. I just don't like the place. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, please. Tell me the lore of this land. is. I freaking... Like, how is that even a demon? Demons are the fiery things from the Chaos Flame. Graveguard mask. Oh my god! I accidentally did that. Oh my god! Dark Souls reference in Bloodborne. It's freaking Slave Knight Gale Hood. Once again, another reference. Once again, another thing connecting the universes. Once again, backing the theory that they are connected. Let's read that. Let's actually read that. The Labyrinth Watchers. Labyrinth. I knew it. Encountered the Eldritch Truth. Oh, so one was the actual password gatekeeper. Both remained loyal, even in madness. Kind of like Slave Knight Gale. Interesting. Of course they encountered the Eldritch Truth. The truth of the age of the deep sea. What was that? Okay, he's just summoning snakes. I got like Vietnam flashbacks of the freaking crocodile whistle attack. Where the giant, that's a pig. Let's not go this way. I'm tempted to just sprint to the boss at this point. I just don't like this place. I don't think this place is worth it, but there's good stuff here. And there's plenty of echoes I can get. Like, there's so much stuff here. Unfortunately, that was cut off, but luckily YouTube nowadays has a thing where it actually has the live chat going when I watch it back, so I'll be able to see the whole thing. Yeah, I know the lore on the queen that was there, and how she loved her poison baths. Pig angry. Oh, big boing attack! Sorry, I just went kind of inny there. The freaking pigs. The freaking pigs, man. Interesting. And tell me, where did that lore come from? Did it actually come from his soul? Just realized these fine hats hanging up on the bridge. Yes, it did. Wow, interesting. I guess I just never read it. I always figured all Dark Souls 2 descriptions was like soul of the covetous demon, transpose for souls. Soul of covetous demon. this demon was very covetous and led to its downfall. Or something like that. Or even better, when the description ends on a question, where it's like, this is the blade of what's his face, or maybe it wasn't. Where it's like it's so full of itself that it has to make the question for you. Great, now I gotta have fun trying to find my souls in all this. I don't have a ring of sacrifice. In Dark Souls. So I'm gonna have to run down the path. Okay, I'm close. I have to be. There it is. I think I see it. Is that it? Thought I saw it on the freaking ground. I got Big A Boing attack somewhere in here. The pig was over here, right? I think it was above me. It might have been above me. Get out of here, snakes. Get these snakes out of here. Where was that pig? Where was that freaking pig? Had to be somewhere around here. Pig had to be somewhere around here. It was on the main road, I think. Oh yeah, of course. Because they had the Ring of Favor on. You know, I never used the Ring of Favor in that game. I always thought it was just so much of a problem. It was just so much of a waste. I mean, yeah, it is the best ring in the game, but to take up that slot and then you'll never be able to, you know, do that. I always hated that. I actually liked it much where it didn't break. Oh, it gave you so much less. I still like that the freaking... I thought that was it on the ground. The snake dude has him. He's going to turn around and see me, and while I'm charging up, he's going to strike me down with the force of 1,000 snake bites. Shoot. Think I could parry him? Yeah. Really, are they? I never actually noticed. Why are they missing fingers? Huh. Maybe the snakes can't see me because they can't communicate to the body that there's an enemy sneaking up on them. Run. Slap. 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 Slap, slap, slap. Dissipating lake. I actually don't remember what these runes do. I should check. Yeah, well, that's probably on purpose. A lot of things look like the Amygdala heads. Yeah, I hate ROM as well. I can agree with that. It's time for the purging. Yeah. That's my kind of runes. That's my kind of ring of favor right there. Yep. Well, I missed a lot of the area, but guess what? I don't care, because I got 63,000 echoes. This isn't really a hard fight, it's a tense fight, is what it is. But the main thing you want to do is you want to focus one. You don't want them to collectively go down in hell, or they will mess you up. I do not like how little damage I am doing. That's right, I can't sprint while locked on as well. I do not like that damage either. I might be too low level. Something's going on here where I'm too low level. This is where my hundreds of hours of playtime is going to come in handy. Yeah, this is a one-hit fight. Yeah, exactly. That's how these games work. This fight has 3 phases, basically. Come on. Die. That's not good. It's the snake attacks that I hate so much. Yeah, I do need more dabblage. That was not smart. Really? You think? Nah, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Not just yet. Ouch. I'm not ready to give up just yet. I still got this. Dang. We're using good teamwork. I want to keep full health, just in case. Yeah, I know. That's usually how it is at this stage in the game, is I have all these echoes for this boss fight. Dang. That was close. Luckily I used that gravestone pile to my advantage. Dang, I did not expect him to do that. Now I need to start conserving. Nutsies. Nutsies. Oh, 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 oh. That didn't just happen. Don't worry about it. That fire, don't get hit by that fire for an extended period of time, or you will regret ever existing. No, let's keep, ah man, it's not fair. Dang. Uh-oh. This is where the bad starts. Bad stuff starts. Itch my nose, okay. Up my nose with a rubber hose. Name that reference. That's gonna be a tough reference to name. Nuts. Nuts. Yeah, exactly. It has to be. I have to get one dude. No, he started. No. Now it's too late. It's too late! Oh! Was that intense enough for you, Cameron? Wow, okay. The moment I saw the red tinge, I was like, no, that's it. Bold hunter's mark. Third phase. 2 guys. It's not happening. You're right.
Welcome.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I usually do, Cameron. It's just the problem is I'm doing so little damage. Yeah, I need to up that strength and that health.
Farewell.
That's what I do. I get the last guy, and he's in phase 3. And then I don't let him summon that thing. I just keep being aggressive and just keep slaughtering him. Right, I don't need an extra thing. Oh, really? But why would I want to sell the doll's clothes? Okay. Yeah, you're right. It has good money. Graveyard stuff's pretty good money as well.
Welcome. Very well.
This will probably give me a nice boost. Let's get more health.
Farewell.
This will give me a huge edge now. Fortify. Yes. No, I didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, poor Gehrman, man. What probably happened was Lady Maria probably committed suicide. And Gehrman, so distraught, made the doll. And then in his dream, the doll is alive. Well, in the real world, it was just a doll. You know what? Thank you. Yeah. There was also in the cut content, she was supposed to be an NPC, very similar to Priscilla, where you talk to her and she's like, you know, to turn back, return from whence thou camest. And then eventually you would have to you would come back, without striking her down, you would come back and Simon, the other hunter in the Hunter's Nightmare with you, would kill her. And that's where the actual in-game cutscene is, where you come in and she's bleeding in the chair. And that's when she says a corpse should be left well alone. Yeah, I always thought of Gehrman as like a mentor that kind of guided your way at times in the game. He wasn't always there, but when he was there, you always felt very happy that he was there in the dream. And once in a while, he would hint to something. Excuse me, giant snakes. I really don't remember where I'm going. I think this is the right way. This place is just so freaking large. I haven't, like, look at this. I'm still not there yet. I haven't even seen the little jelly heads. All of these freaking enemies, dude. Hit the fire. He did not care. He did not care about the fire. Don't jump, please. No, I haven't. I don't watch many shows, Cameron. I don't watch much TV. You just can't avoid that, can you? Well, there goes a ton of my vials to one pig that I just could not avoid. Look at them waiting for me. Nuts. I keep forgetting you can't sprint while locked on. Alright, I need to focus one. I'm doing a lot more damage this time around. Feels good. A lot more damage. The AI is smart. One down. Abdouche. I just thinking of the Shadow of Mordor stuff. Alright, I'm gonna have Fire Swordsman be the last guy. Because these are soft targets, so I definitely expected them to take more damage before. Guys like these should be able to go down fast. Especially as a crowd enemy. Yeah, that is excellent. Ouch. Don't spam it. You spamming. Nice, he's dead. Didn't even get the parry, but he's still dead. Oh, look at him. He's trying to get away to summon. Look at him. Nuts, he got away. He didn't get it off though. See, the key is to just keep on him. Just like that. Blood Rapture. That's the visceral one, isn't it? That's a good one. Onward to Bergenworth. I hate these enemies. I don't know. If I do a Chalice dungeon run, I think what I might do is I might have someone like Fett join me for that. Or heck, you join me for that, because I feel like that just wouldn't be fun to just do Chalice dungeons. Solo, at least. It would be much more fun if I had other people to do it with. Party up and do Chalice dungeons.
Welcome. What? Very well. Farewell.
Yeah, I'd much rather do that than do it solo. Quite frankly, I think I'm permanently sick of Chalice dungeons with trying to get to the Tumerian Queen or whatever, the Queen of Yarnum.
Welcome. What? Very well.
How much do I need? 15,600. Let me pop a couple of these.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Very well. Yeah. We want that dabblage up. However, endurance is also nice. Let's up our endurance.
Farewell.
So you mean like we both do our own solo dungeon and see who can complete it first? Or we both go through the same dungeon and we both race past all the enemies trying to get to the end first? Because I feel like the latter would be much more hilarious to watch. I don't know. We would have to do a thing though where he would have to be streaming somehow. I think that would work better for separate YouTubers. I didn't mean to do that. Well, let's freaking fight Rom. Think maybe later on in the game I'll do that. I'll do a Chalice run. Maybe I'll dedicate a whole stream to a chalice dungeon thing. Just a video. That might be fun. Nuts. Frenzy. Here it comes. No, not quite. Do I have any sedatives? Crap. I don't. Sure, I'd totally be willing to help you with Chain Giant. I hate Chain Giant. He has the capacity to one-shot. Yeah, the thing is this is a no NPC run, because I figured that people watching it that haven't seen Bloodborne before, I want them to do the NPC quest lines on their own. So I decided not to do any NPC quests. Oh, the brain sucky guy takes way too many hits for my liking. Get stunned, get stunned. There we go. Oh, God, I do not like how many hits he took. Those guys are scary just at all. Here's one of my least favorite enemies of the game. Oh, you freaking... Okay. It's a freaking flower fireball, cosmic balls of fire. This whole area here is just my least favorite of everything. Enemy types, area. Ouch. If you shoot the flower, it does like a lot of damage. I don't know why it's not doing a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. There we go. Really, that works? I guess it does. Great One's wisdom. There's some sedatives. Get ready for the freaking choir person. Some nice cakes in here. It reminds me of Skyrim. Are they coming down? They are. I'm just gonna wait over here for them to come down and then they go back up again. This is not a fight I'm looking forward to. Pearl Slug. Pearl Slug reveals a lot about the lore of the Great Ones. Okay. It's just... oh no. Yes, go back. Yeah, exactly. Why would an agent of the choir be here in the first place? Perhaps someone looking through Master Willem's old papers, trying to find some way to get rid of this beast plague. Perhaps they are looking for eyes. Oh, that would have just straight up killed me. If they do a call from beyond... oh... that is OP, sir. That is also ridiculous. Just run, just run. Okay, I'm good. Maybe. Oh God. Hey, I can't possibly argue that they aren't good. I mean, look, they're using the cane. You're certainly no crow of Canehurst, but man, you're tough. Nuts. Nuts. Dude, that is such a ridiculous arcane ability. A call beyond is so ridiculous. Like Mikulesh uses it. Mikulesh Cage. Like that's the only... that's really the only defense against it, is to basically parry it. You can't really parry it, but you can at least stun him out of it. Alright. Offensive. No. No. He's going to use it. I will shoot you to death if I have to. Blue elixir. Yeah, I know. Kill Willem. He's outlived his purpose. Student union. Odin's child. Knew that was happening. The Crow of Canehurst is so much worse of a fight, though. Talk about a tanky character. Ouch. Don't stagger me into oblivion. I used up all my vials. This shouldn't take up all my vials though. This will probably be 7. Yep. Uh-huh. The Crow of Canehurst is in the, whatchamacallit, in the, the, what's her name? The Feather Lady. The Feather Lady, you, in her, at the end of her quest line, she has to defeat this Canehurst hunter, Vile Blood, and it's in where you fight Vicar Amelia. Yeah, that's him, the Grand Cathedral guy. He is so tough with his Chikage katana and his freaking gun. Yeah, exactly. Yees. Yes. Yes, Cameron. What a beautiful view. Does this make you uncomfortable? Even those are eyes. Insane. Ah, that's not fair. Yeah, this fight, everything feels like wrong with it. It doesn't feel like you're supposed to be fighting this thing. Which is kind of the point. These spiders are OP, by the way. Things that don't seem like they would do a lot of damage do it just a ton. There we go, that's good. The charge attacks are good. See, look at that, I just got one shot. Like that was just a normal attack and he managed to one-shot me. I was full health. And he just downright one-shot me. I was going to ember up. It's alright, the run back isn't bad. I actually didn't refill on vials. Could you believe that? I never have to grind for vials. I've never had to do that. So I'm going to keep with the tradition of never having to grind. Alright, so where the freak am I? Oh, there they are. I see them. They are not really a lot, but they're enough that I want them. Fire paper. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't even like use buffs. I should do that. Probably have some fire paper. I have bone marrow stuff. That's for a gun. I have an umbilical cord already. Wouldn't that be cool if this was open for PvP? Like, this would have been the greatest PvP arena ever. They totally missed out on that. Having this open to internet play. Or heck, arena mode. You know, if they had an arena mode where this was one of the arenas, that would be great. It just seems like everywhere is horrible to PvP. Most people PvP in that nightmare frontier, you know? Near where the Patches spider is. And that's like the most popular spot, but it's like the worst spot. There's so much crap to get stuck on all around there. Alright, Rom. Let's give you a good old spanking. Yeah. There's so many places that would have been just absolutely amazing for PvP. They had, like, that's my only gripe with the game besides performance issues at times. Oh my god, you're warping already? Yeah, you can. The problem is doing that. Now there's more spiders. Usually I deal with the spiders first, but I've been very impatient this run for some reason. So I've been being aggressive and I'm paying for it. Yeah, 10. If you just sprint, you can avoid those. God. Surprised that didn't one-shot me like before. Is that my imagination, or did a spider get lifted up into the air by one of those? Okay, the L2s one-shot them. Ah. Look at this. To turn around. Perfect. Ouch. Get out of here. I got this. I got this now. Okay, not gonna go for it yet. Nuts. Nuts. That was lucky. Yeah, it does. I think I got him. Yep. Gotcha. Oh man, that cape though. What's that smell? It's enough to make a man kick. It's all the Xbox fanboys watching this game on YouTube. Yeah, I know. You're right. Boss weapons. Holy crap. There kind of were boss weapons. You know, you got them. It wasn't like Dark Souls where you literally transform the boss's soul into a weapon. But yeah, I always liked Gehrman's scythe. I always thought that was a very useful weapon. The burial scythe. Alright, I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna light the nearest lamp. Then I'm gonna head back and go into the Nightmare Frontier. This is the part of the game where it starts getting Cthulhu aliens. Actually, I should say full-blown Cthulhu aliens. Yeah, wheel thing. Yeah, the executioner's wheel. It's time to grab those wheels, boys. We're going hunting. I had people absolutely wreck me with the wheel. Do not underestimate the wheel. Wow, you missed. Good job.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
No, I'm nowhere near that part yet. You know what? I could have gotten there probably. I could have gotten to the Yosef's clinic and gotten to Canehurst pretty early, actually, now that I think about it. So I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, Patches, I know. I know. A troll is a troll, even in another game. Yeah, but Logarius is freaking high stakes for parrying. Logarius is what I would consider a high stakes parry fight. You screw up that parry, that's gonna hurt. Hello class, I'm your professor for today. Today we're going... Alright then. Yep, they get the ruler. They get the spin to win. What in the world are you doing, sir? They're drinking the fluid. You know what that is? That's something. What is that? Is it the blue elixir? No, it isn't. They're drinking some kind of liquid, probably brain fluid. This is what happens, kids, when you do too much experimentation with them liberal professors. They'll rip your university straight into the nightmare realm. This is where I came in. You know who I love to watch on YouTube play these games? Prepare to Try from IGN. They have their own YouTube channel now. Yeah, Rory and Gav and what's his face? Those guys that Prepare to Try, those guys are hilarious. Glad they got their own channel now. Now I can unsubscribe from IGN. Red jelly. It's good stuff. Now let us enter the warp. I've kind of like been keeping away from some of the things I've been playing now, like Salt and Sanctuary and Hollow Knight, because those are games that I'm going to be playing sometime. So I kind of want to save that for when I play it. Okay, this is... Oh no! This is exactly what I knew was going to happen. Let me guess. Yep, I've been invaded. Shoot. This is exactly what I figured was going to happen. Exactly what was going to happen. And I fell for it as hard as I fall for the Pontus Sullivan bonfire. I walk out, get the crystal lizards, and I'm like, wait, no, I should turn back. And what do you know? Lo and behold, Aldrich's faithful. 2 of them. Alright, well. Yep. Yeah, you say means you can be invaded. I've played this long enough to know when I'm being invaded, even before the notification pops up. I see that loading symbol. That loading symbol, that autosave in the top right, it pops up when you're being invaded. When you're doing nothing else, not going in menus, not killing enemies, not looking at messages, and it just does it on its own, you're being invaded. I've picked that up from Dark Souls 3, and I'm sure the other games do it as well. Currently being invaded. Here's how you can tell. Perhaps not. Okay, I guess it canceled. I was being invaded though. There was no question about it. The auto saves were popping up and I couldn't use the lamp right away. I was definitely being invaded, but someone failed to connect.
Welcome, what? Very well.
You know what, let's go all endurance for this one. We need that endurance up.
Farewell, may you...
Here we go. Add slow poison effect as well. That's good. What was I? Oh, that's just like the luck bonus. Hair. I need more vials. That's what I need right now. Luckily, I got a lot of these. Always press the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, my first playthrough, I did just, like, anytime I had leftover echoes, I'd just buy the heck out of these vials. So that's also why I never had to grind. Also, I have the DLC item already. What level am I? Once I reach, like, level 80... I think I'll start doing DLC, because even at level 80, the DLC is balls hard. I think it's supposed to be taken on at 120. Alright, you know what? I think this is good. My coughing is starting to act up. I'm getting an allergy attack. I think it's a good time to quit now. So, to update you and anyone else watching this when it's up on the channel of what's going on, there's going to be a lot more pre-recorded content coming instead of streams. Alan Wake, 7 Days to Die will be going full swing. I want to get through those series so then I can make way for things like Cuphead, which I've stopped recording now for a long time, ever since I uploaded that last episode. Yeah, thank you, Cameron. I'm already feeling better. I'm just gotta recover. But yeah, I haven't been doing Cuphead because that's a game like Dark Souls that you don't want to be doing a lot of other games at the same time. You want to only focus on that game because that takes a lot of focus and dedication to get good at it. So I've been waiting, I've been holding out on it for me to finish other games first. So Alan Wake, 7 Days to Die. Expect a stream series of Space Marine. World of Tanks as always. And World of Tanks pre-recorded content will be coming sometime. I'll be doing tank reviews. A lot of different stuff like that, adding to the scheduled. Yeah, exactly, muscle memory. But yeah, more edited videos, more polished videos are coming. That's the important part. Less streams, however, there will be some cool stream series still coming. And Fett, as always, is busy, so he'll be joining me for less and less, but he's still there. He's still a big part of the channel. He's the Simon of the Yogscast, so I can't really do it without him all the time. I gotta have him in somewhere. And we still game, even off the record. We still game once in a while, but he's just been so busy. I've gone some weeks without even hearing from him. So yeah, eventually he'll get off for summer break, and who knows, maybe he'll start uploading something again, but for now he's just extremely busy. But yeah, cool stuff coming. So thank you, Cameron, for watching this live. Thank you everyone else that stopped by. There's more of this coming, so thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.